So these are expected values. So we make our little diagram, and it's going to either be good or it's going to be bad, right? So if it's good, you're out $10. And what is that probability? What did you get that probability to be? 0.998. The probability of it going bad is 0.002. And in that case, it's 2,000 minus 10. So then to set it up, everyone needs to listen. And the answer should come out to be -6. So, would you buy this warranty? No, because it's negative. The company's making money. Yes. Okay, there's a question. So, shh. Yes.
The equation for this is like the probability of it being good times the warranty, and then the probability of it being bad times the price minus the warranty?
Yes.
Okay.
And added together. And if it's negative, it's better for the company, more better for the company than you. So if it would be positive, the warranty would have been better for you. Yes.
Why do we throw our answers in there?
Because now I'll pick one out, and then that team will get a point. Okay. We'll throw it in.
She just admitted it.
Okay. So the first team to get a point.
Oh, that was that.
Who had the silver pen? You guys?
Can't do that.
Alex's. Okay. The next one. So I'm recording. So the first, it's recording the window today, I guess, the whole screen. Okay, when I go over these, no talking. So the first one, what is the expected value for you for this game? So that'd be you winning. It can record the whole window.
Did you ever hear Chinese?
Okay, all of the side noise. So $1 times 50 plus 10 times an eighth. Now the losing, this is you losing. So it's going to be negatives. Oh, thank you. Shh. Allie, this is for you. So the first, so your expected value, I got it to be 1.125. And then your friend would be negative 1.125. Well, your friend's winning when he lands here. That's how it works. When it says pay, when you're paying out, wouldn't your friend be winning?
But wouldn't we win more often?
We thought it was you just paying
So it's good to play this game, right?
I wasn't. Shh. Okay, all of the side noise. It wasn't a clear question. No, I agree. The one on the test will not be this tricky. It's going to be more of a box and not a spinner. So, this is what I got. Let's see who. So, you're just taking away time to work on your review that you have for homework. So if you want to keep chatting. What grade would you need to get on the final to receive a 90%? So we need to get 0.9 or 90% in the class. For the semester, you have an 80% on your papers. So it's 0.8 times the 20% it counts for your grade. Why aren't you throwing paper? 92% on quizzes and tests. That's what you got, and it counts for 50% of your grade. 75% on your oral exams, and it's worth 15% of your grade. And now we want to know what we have to get on our final, so X. Do you remember doing some like these?
Yes.
Okay, so when you did, you don't remember this?
I remember it. No, but I know how to do it.
Okay. So, for the first one, you should have gotten 111%. Yes.
Okay, I just interpreted it.
Then that's fine. If you know how to do it for tomorrow, then you're perfect. Shh. Okay, if I have to warn any more people, then we're going to go back to our desks and I'm just going to lecture at you. And then B, it's the same setup, but it's going to be equal to 0.65. So you should have gotten your answer to be negative 0.55, which is really unrealistic. So, like, you wouldn't have to take the test and you wouldn't have to do homework. It's unrealistic. Just like getting 111% on the test, there would have to be a lot of extra credit. Then you rounded. Hopefully you rounded right. Joe M. And they got it. Okay. The next one, like Maddie asked. Ski jumping. He has done 3 jumps measuring 135 meters, 126 meters, and 106 meters. He has 1 more jump to do and is hoping to average 125 meters for all 4 jumps. So this is like finding the average, like if you find the average of 4 numbers. So his first one was 135, second was 126, and third was 107. So on the 4th, what does he have to get?
132.
To average 125. That's how you set up all of these, very similar to it. So to undo division, we need to multiply by 4. So we get 135 plus 126 plus 107 plus x equals, what's 4 times 125? And when you add these up, and you should get x to equal 132. Does that make sense, Maddie? Just a review on it? Just a little quick review. Okay. Systems of equations. You can enter them in on your calculator, or you can use elimination or substitution. So one day at an amusement park, Kelly went on the big roller coaster and the pirate ship. So we'll let x equal roller coaster, and we'll let y equal ship. So x plus y, she went 45 times, and it cost 3 to go on the roller coaster and 4 to go on the pirate ship, and she spent 150. So if you chose to enter this in a matrix, you could say 1, 145, and 3, 4, and 150. Or for this one, I think it's easier to substitute. So I would say x equals 45 minus y. So 3, 45 minus y plus 4y equals 150. I think it's 60. Yep, I got x to equal, I I got y to equal 15 and x to equal 30, was it, Maddie? So one of two ways. If you like doing it the matrix way, you can do that. Or if you like to substitute or elimination, that's fine too. Okay, questions? Rate and time. This is where we set up our tables, our rate table. Distance equals rate times time. So brothers, Billy and Bobby are driving to visit their parents in Florida. So we have Billy and Bobby. Billy is driving 60 miles per hour and left 66, thank you, and left at 1 p.m. Billy is driving 12 miles per hour faster than Billy, so 66 plus 12 is 78. And he left 2 hours later. So here's, Billy started, and Bobby left 2 hours later, so we minus 2. These are both D. So we set 66t equal to 78t minus 2. Any questions on what I'm doing? Is this familiar?
Yes.
And then I got t to equal 13 hours. Do that math? Yeah. I'm sorry, I just thought this was review. 66t, 78t minus 78 times 2. 156. Does that make sense? So now what do I do next?
No, I divide and then subtract 78.
78, yep.
Wait, why would you subtract 78? Did you get 13?
Well, there's 78t, and we want to get all the t's to one side, so you subtract.
Did you get 13 for that?
Yes.
Okay, then.
Who's, are you confused, Joe? Yes, I'll go up, but I'm trying to solve it all the way through. And then when we solve, we end up getting t to equal 13. And there, you can take a picture. Yes, Maddie. Yes. So if it would have said Bobby left 2 hours earlier, then it would be t plus 2. But since he's leaving later, he's cutting off the amount of time, so it's minus 2. Okay. Would it come out the same? No. So you just want to say his time, because he's not leaving 2 hours. He is leaving 2 hours before, but you're taking his time and cutting off 2 hours, so it's easier to say t minus 2. And a lot of the problems we did in the homework was very similar to that. Okay, projectile motion. You will get this equation tomorrow, so don't have to worry about memorizing that. So to write equation for this situation, 36 meters per second with an initial height of 50 meters. Negative 4.9 what? And after 6 seconds, I got it to be, type that in your calculator. Tell me what it would be after 6 seconds. .6 seconds. And then when the rock hit the ground, I got it 8.54 seconds. How do I find when the rock hit the ground? Don't I plug this into my calculator, and then I find the zeros, right? When? What is when?
No, as its height in
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. So then this one is finding the zero. So you type it in and then you do your right bound, left bound, and you'll get 8.54 seconds. What? No, don't guess. You want to be able to use the trace button and do it.
What is this?
Yes, you guess. And then guess, yep. John, did you say, what is this? Do you remember working with projectile motion with our calculator, taking the quiz? I think you had 100% on your quiz on it. Okay, and then at what time will the rocket hit its maximum height? So that's when we go to second, calculate maximum height, or maximum. And I got it to be, what did I get it to be? $12,500 meters. Is there questions on the calculator part for projectile motion? Yes? Okay, I need specific questions. I feel like we took a quiz on this. What are your specific questions? So, did you type in your equation? Okay. Negative 4.9 x squared plus, I'll come help you with left and right bound during work time. If anyone else has questions, they'll come during work time. Okay, the last one, business applications. When you break even, what is the equation for breaking even? C equals P, well, because cost equals our profit, right? Or, not profit. Revenue, that's meant. Thank you. So our costs, they're investing $50,000, and it costs $3 to make a product. And our revenue will be 7x, because that's how much they're selling one of the product for. So now what do we do? If C equals R, don't we want to set C and R equal to each other? And solve that on your calculator. Minus 3x. $50,000 divided by 4 is 12,500. I made a mistake on this bottom one down here. It should be actually it's 116.12 meters. So would it make it over the top? No, because the highest they get is 116. Okay, so that's a business one. What if I sell less than 12,500? What if I sell more? Yep, then I finally have a profit. Okay, so you can get started on your review. It's on Schoology. Ask questions if you have any. And the test is tomorrow.
Can we skip any